streaming. Now you can tell me. Yep. Let's try this again then, shall we? Let's try it with some audio. So UHC 1 hardcore, more options, leave the seed blank, don't want any game rules. We are going to go down and we're going to find health regeneration, turn that off, and let's try this again. Right, why on earth has it spawned me on top? Okay, well, this isn't too bad. I've got red and brown mushrooms. That's a great start. I just don't see anything decent nearby, so now I have to get down without actually losing any health, because I don't want to have to heal up what I've lost. Right. Let's try this again. Now, I'm going to want both red and brown mushrooms, and then I can find some oxeye daisies, and with the red and the brown mushrooms I can make regen soups. That's going to keep me going to start off with. Get some of this. Ideally I want to find a village to start off. Once I've got some mushrooms I can regrow them, and that's what's going to keep me alive to start off with. Let's find a brown one real quick and then get out of this nasty. Well, I like the dark oak forest, but on ultra hardcore there's too much risk of skeletons hiding out under the canopy. Now, I saw a brown mushroom somewhere over here, I think. Yeah, there we are. Typical. At least I'll just punch these through. And then we're going to start the hunt for a village. I might do it by boat though. Be able to look around better. Village on the water means mobs can't spawn. Well, drowned can I guess, but they're not going to be spawning near me on the ground. Much. Oh, sweet. Oh, okay. I can't reply to the chat in thingy. I had it all set up on the last stream, only my mic wasn't connected to OBS, so I had to cancel that stream and do a fresh one. I was just sat here talking to myself for 10 minutes. Have I got any? Oh, I have got some wood, so I can. Okay, is that a village over there? I see. It looks like there's a few. Houses over there. If there is, that's perfect. semi-perfect. It's still in dark oak. I really need to find some oxide daisies. A nice flower forest would be perfect. But I think I'm going to be that lucky. As soon as I get a flint and steel, I can burn this birch forest down, because that's the ugliest wood in Minecraft. Ow, where? I swear I saw rooftops over here. Where on earth are they? Oh, here we go, here we go. This gives us somewhere to start off. Do we have ourselves a blacksmith in here? And which house am I going to... Don't want to stand... Ow! Too late. I did stand on it. That saves me cutting down a few trees, doesn't it? Your favourite wood's what? In Minecraft? Ooh. Let's take a couple of these trees. We are right on the water. Oh, there's a shipwreck over there too. Just there. That's a nice starting point. Oh, cherry blossom. Yeah, the pink trees might be Sakura, but yeah, I've never heard them called that before. Right. Oh, we've got ourselves a Fletcher. A pair of Fletchers, and they are kind enough to... Oh no, they're Fletchers. Ah. Well, you guys can live in there because you're an easy pair of breeders. If I need to. Well, we don't want this, do we? Anybody else for any other jobs? Right. Let's get rid of this job. Get him to stand inside somewhere. Hopefully he'll go take that stonemason job and I can lock him up. Go on, you're going the right way. In the front door. Really? You're going to get stuck there? Go. Move. Well, that's your home now. Well done, you volunteered to be a prisoner. Oh, I need food. Does this place have anything I can eat? This is daft. Any food in it? Well, bundle, that's a help. What I need is some food. Otherwise I'm going to starve to death. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Come on, there's plenty of you. Come here. Someone come volunteer. I can't hit them for crap. There we go. That'll do to get us started. Now, where was that closest? That'll do. This will save me from actually dying of hunger, but I need to find oxide daisies. Right. And it's bedtime too, so let's... This one will do. Is it? Nearly. Oh, what are you doing? Get up. Oh, man. Oh. I'm not going to try and put him in bed. I'll fix him later. There's too much shade to be letting anything spawn. Ah, you volunteered to stay there too, have you? Wonderful. No trousers. Now, let's get you up, shall we? That was the wrong one. Now, go that way, you. Go. Go, 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 go. Yep, that's it, that's it. Cool. Now we've got another couple locked in. And we have ourselves a nitwit. Of course we do. Right. Do I clear out some of this village first, or do I go looking for oxide daisies? That's the question. Let's go have a explore. I also need to pick. I mean, that village is nice, but it's just so crowded and dark. It's the problem with it. Not the greatest of seeds this time. The last seed was way better, but it didn't work out. Get up so I don't lose any health. There we go. And we've got a treasure map for good measure. Maybe I should just move this door. There we go. Right, well, we've got our veg covered. And what do we have over here? Is that just a big flat island? It's not going to be anything worthwhile there. It might be good if I could find a flower forest, then I'll have a renewable source of oxeye daisies. But in the meantime, I'm just going to take whatever I see. That actually looks like quite a nice space to build a base. I can just move villagers over here for that, since they're on the water's edge. That's an option as well. Oh, we've got ourselves a lava pool, but we're not speed running, so we don't need to rush for that. That could have been a lot worse. Just dropped down then, and I wasn't paying any attention whatsoever. I could have just fallen down into a massive hole. And I have no way of replenishing my health just yet. Stone Age. Some iron around. So it's either pick somewhere that's nice and open like this to start a base, or live with the village. Because that's a snowy peak up there, I guarantee there's a ancient city underneath us somewhere. So that could be a pain when we go mining. I do not want to be fighting the warden for a while. Let's see what we've got over here. That looks more plainsy over this way. That there looks very promising to find ourselves a few flowers. See, that's the sort of thing I needed. A log that's got both red and brown in a plains early on. That would have been perfect. But we deal with the hand we've been dealt, I guess. Oh, now this looks alright. And we've got a... Oh, this is quite flat actually. This is what we need. So... Where's my craft? There it is. Make us one of these. And then we'll make us some of this. And we can fix that heart. There we go. And we'll take every single one of I forgot about these. The new mobs, new babies. What'd be nice is if there is a village, a plains village around here, because this is quite nice and flat. Doesn't look like I'm going to be lucky with that though. It's weird, it's just talking to myself. I'm not used to that yet. I'm sure that will improve in future videos, but for now it's just rambling nonsense. It's hard not to just keep going over the same stuff all the time, saying when you've got this. Oh no, did I bring a bed with me? Oh, that's dumb. I didn't bring a bed and it's getting night time. They volunteered me their wool. Come on, it's nearly night time. Is there a village? Nope. This is quite a nice spot of land to build on though. And there's quite a few daisies here, so I might just mark this up. That there's a, if I leave a few markers around like that, where I found a bunch of daisies, I might be able to bone meal more of them up. That's my thinking at least. I don't know if it'll work. Yeah, this is a really nice spot actually. It's nice and open. Got jungle over there. That dark forest behind me. Pale garden right there. Yeah, this isn't too bad. It'd be much better if I had a village here. But we shall see over here. Thanks for the vote of confidence. It does. The other thing is the delay from when I say stuff and when people hear it. I've noticed seems to be about like 30 seconds to a minute. Oh, we've got another shipwreck there. Let us see. Oh, I've still got. Yeah, I've got a boat. I want to see if this over here has a village. So once we've got that set up, I generally, when I'm playing games, I build my base right on spawn, but I'm going to try something different this time. Instead of building, because I'm not going. Well, I say I'm not going to die, but if I do die, I don't need to worry about where I'm going to be because that's game over. So I don't really need to be on spawn for that regard. Eventually I can make myself, well, hopefully I'll get a waystone and I can make myself a compass at points home, but I've got the coordinates in the corner of the screen, so that will also help. What? Ooh, did it. Could have been nasty. Pumpkins don't really. Well, I suppose I could take a pumpkin if I find a village. get me a farmer that buys them. Absolutely no villages. Just that one that's in the dark forest, which I don't like, being so dark. I mean, eventually I could clear down all the trees, turn it into sticks to profit. Oh man, we're out of food. Let's just make ourselves a mushroom stew. Give me some sprint back. Still no village. Oh, there's plenty of oxide daisies over there though. This really is just a slow part of the video where I'm trying to find somewhere to live. Ooh, actually, this is a flower forest, which hopefully will give us lots of oxide daisies if I bone meal this area. This could be a deciding factor on living somewhere, especially early doors. I could bring villagers over from, I think it's over that way. Or I could come back here whenever I needed more flowers. But this is what we want. Oh, hello. This is what we really want. Daisies galore. Let's take this. Right, and we will mark this. And let's mark it with some ugly wood, because that way I know that it's a really good spot. Because that's the only reason I'm using ugly wood. We don't need that. Ooh, negative 850, negative 850. Nice easy spot to remember. I would make notes, but for some reason, every time I come out of the game to OBS, it minimises. I just took damage. I need to eat anyway, so let's make one of these. Each suspicious stew should give me 1 heart of regen. If I suppose I could just go and grab a couple of villagers, and just call this home. What have we got down here? Yeah, we've got a whole lot of note down there. I don't want to be going down into that sort of stuff until I am armoured properly, or have a better source of regen. It's just acronyms, OSM, OBS. It's just too similar. Right. What are we on time-wise? I think I might just take this day to try and find somewhere. And then if I don't find anything better than this area, or find a village that's a little bit better situated, I'm just going to make do. So I'm not just spending all of my time looking, and none of my time playing. Oh. That looks promising over here. Heck, with this water I could probably just start on an island and just build out the island over this water and have a massive flat area to build on. Let's see what we've got over here. Still doesn't look like any village houses. But there is a ruined portal. My inventory is such a mess at the moment though. Oh, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of them. That will stack. Oh, wonderful. Beautiful weather. Just what we wanted. We got ourselves some cherry blossom up there. I'm just getting further and further away from that. Oh, actually, that's a sunflower. Sunflower location over there. Oh, I'm going to go back. I might just pick that spot that was nice and flat near the flowers and move my own villagers over. The rain should stop with the sleep. I think there it goes. Now, where was it? It was negative 850, negative 850, wasn't it? That's where the flowers were at. So I'm going to go over near there somewhere. I've got 12 spruce saplings, so that'll be enough to make podzol, so I can replant the mushrooms and grow those up when I need them. Let's see. It's over here somewhere, I think. That was not the one I wanted to move. I guess it probably gets easier to talk. At the moment I've got nobody. Well, I've got 1 or 2 viewers, but when I'm when there's more people, I guess chat makes conversation as well. Up until you get to the crazy numbers, which I doubt I'm ever going to reach. But when there's a few people chatting, it doesn't just seem like so much of a monologue anymore. But I hope to continue this series. I've got a series where me and a friend are playing Valheim that we're working on. This is going to probably be a solo one. I might do another stream that's not hardcore, just let's play with probably my son. I think he wants to join and play some games, so it might be interesting to see the dynamic of having a little terror with me. Am I even going the right direction? Yeah, but it's more that way. Oh, here we go, we're back in the flowers. And that shipwreck, which I haven't looked at yet. Let's just find a spot that we can deforest and call home. Ooh, we don't want to be dealing with that. I also feel really rusty at the moment. I haven't played Minecraft in a few months, so I feel really rusty on the controls. I'm playing a lot of other games and the controls being different. I keep hitting this tab button to open my inventory, which is irritating. Right, here we are. This open space here is what we're going to live with. Ah, so that's who one of my viewers has been. Have you been watching the Valheim streams? I need to eat. Let's pick a spot up here. 71. About this height, I think, just for the sheer lols of the number. If I come over here, I think that I haven't been in that boat over there, have I? Right, this spot right here will do for literally now. We're going to make the box. Yeah, I've only been playing it for, well, basically my stream. I haven't played it other than that. We went into it completely blind. We're going to be doing a stream on Subnautica. I think we're going to move on to next, which is another one. Oh man, I'm out of wood. Ugh, I hate this. Ugh. Such a disgusting wood. I don't have a choice. I'm out of wood. I will be taking them out as soon as possible. But for now, this is going to be home. And I'm going to use these for some storage. Now let's get some crap out of my inventory. Oh, is this the suspicious? Oh, this could be bad. Oh no, that's all right. It's a weakness. I am not making a door out of that wood. Heck no. I've got enough of this to be able to make a door. There we go. And now we need, yeah, we should have time. Skeletons can't shoot over the top of your roof. This is safe for everything except spiders. They can climb up it. Right, let's have a look. And plant a few of these. I actually need the podzol. Normally I hate having the podzol, but on this playthrough I actually need podzol. Podzol's the brown leaf littery type ground that thankfully doesn't spread. It only spreads from giant spruce trees being planted, but this is what we need. That'll get us going. Right. I need a mine. That's what I need. Somewhere to get a bit of stone. For now, that's going to be down here. What's that? No, it's gravel. This is a criminal mine. It's not going to be big enough to do anything. But I've got iron, which is handy. Let's go and make us one. Ooh, we might actually sleep first. Because that way we don't have any mobs spawn. I'm not worried about them hitting me, I'm just worried about having to use up all of my resources healing. A 3x3 mine uses quite a lot of pick durability, which I don't have at the moment. Right. This is the ugliest building I've lived in a very long time. Is that just a single? Of course it is. Why would it be more than one? It's weird not having to worry about food and cooking food, because most of my food is coming from the stews. I do want to grow more of those mushrooms, so I'm going to need skeletons at some point, but I ain't doing that until I get an iron golem or two. I want to see what's in that. Actually, where did I put that map? Oh, it must be back there. Pretty sure I haven't been in this one. I might grab some bamboo. Hopefully there's some bamboo in that jungle. Oh no, there's some right there. Yeah, I've got enough wood to... Yeah, I've got enough wood to make a sword. The sword insta-mines bamboo, whereas the axe actually... You'd think an axe would take you quicker because bamboo's a wood, but nope. The sword, I think they were going for the machete approach for it. That's what they're saying for the sword. It's supposed to be like a machete. Uh-oh. And what have we got in here? Oh, lots of books. Yeah, I did take that. Oh, one of my trees has grown. Over there. Let's go grab us some bamboo real quick. And then I can actually start working on some stuff. I thought that was an underwater portal then, but it was just a piece of magma. I might see about getting me a parrot pet. Some parrots over there. If I'm having a parrot pet though, I want a blue one because that's my favourite colour. I only need a wooden sword for this. And we'll break the wooden sword. There he goes. Lots of bamboo. I might take some more mushroom while I'm here. I've played an ultra hardcore before and it took me like 5 in-game days before I found my first mushroom, and then my second mushroom was just forever after that. So we're definitely off to a better start on this. I don't know if the stalk drops the colour mushroom or if it drops nothing at all. Let's have a look. Yeah, it didn't drop anything. Alright, let's have a look. I didn't grab any brown mushroom, but oh well. Is there a brown mushroom? Yeah, there's one there. Let's grab that. Give us a few extra stews we can make. Let's see if this stalk drops any mushrooms. Yeah, the stalk doesn't seem to drop any. That's either bad RNG or it doesn't drop any. Oh, that's interesting. That one took a chunk out of the tree. Whereabouts is that treasure map taking us? South, So it's that way, over there. We might go and have a look at that. Let's see what time of day we're on. About midday-ish. Do we see any? There's my tree. That's where my base is going to be. What do we have over here though? Oh no, that's where I was exploring earlier, wasn't it? That quite open flat area. There was no village there. I am going to go and get, if I can remember where they are, some villagers from that other village. I suppose if I can't find anything, I can always look back on the stream. This isn't going to be a long stream tonight. I'll probably do an hour or so, although I'm not sure how long it's been going for. Just under an hour. So I might do 2 hours of this. Keep these Minecraft streams kind of shortish. I don't want to bore anybody or make them so long that people can't see if they watch it, all of it, because it's just too much. There we go, we'll take some of that. My favourite way of placing out torches is exactly on every 10th block on the coordinates. That's the minimum number of torches that you can place out and make it so no mobs can spawn and give you perfect coverage. There's a lot of horses in this area. Come on. Let's be... I suppose we should plant some of that. So here's where we want it. Or is it? No, that's not right. That's not. We want the block 0, which is this one. There's the stars out. We can sleep. The other problem I have is I'm not paying attention to the chat sometimes. Not used to actually looking at it yet, but it's nice actually having it working for a change. Now we've got lots of these up. Let's stick ourselves some bamboo to grow. Don't really need it, but it's nice to have it growing. I might leave that tree just because it's like a waypoint from such a far distance. I know full well if I bring villagers back here now, they're all going to take, they're just going to come up here and take these barrels as their profession. This inventory is going to be horrendous for a while. Right, so we've... Do I want a pick or do I want a bucket first? Well, I'm still trying to figure out how to set up OSM. Like, you saw that last stream that I tried, which was supposed to be my first ultra hardcore stream, but I hadn't, for some reason my mic wasn't connected to it, and I don't know why. It makes me wonder if my last Valheim stream had any sound whatsoever. Because I didn't go back and check it myself. Right. Let's start this off. Yeah. I don't really need any crops growing. Oh, I've got plenty for this. So let's make ourselves a bucket. We'll make ourselves a pick. But yeah, going back to what I was saying earlier, because I keep getting distracted. I don't know what I'm doing properly with the OBS, so I think, well, I kind of just winged it for the most part, to be honest, and just used it as it was there. I will get better at it, but at the moment I don't know, so I'm all ears when it comes to setup on OBS. Now, do I want armor or... That's the question though. Let's take ourselves a chest plate. Give us a little bit, and then we've still got enough for another pick. Oh no, really? That's a bummer. Oh well. I'll have to put a notice in the description about that then. I am going to continue this series separate when Collector's not around. He's Australian, so our time zones don't always marry up very well. But this is a good game for me to stream on my days that I work, because I can do an hour or two on an evening on days that I work, and then do much longer streams on the days that I don't. You can get a lot more done. Well, I can get a lot more done in Minecraft. I've been playing it since before it was released, so I think this account I made it in like 2012. I can check that, but it was around that sort of time, I think. Right, I'm gonna make... I really want to get villagers over here. Maybe I should take the bed with me and go and do villagers instead. That'll stop villagers being able to steal those jobs. They can't access it. I'm going to have to get rid of those at some point. Right, where are those villagers at? I need a new boat. Alright. Oh, there's my boat. Well, I got a superior boat now. I think, not mistaken, the village is over this way. Somewhere. Over there. Because I could definitely... What was it? The other side of that. Indecision. Let's go this way. Can get me a couple of volunteers. Because I want to use it. I utilise villagers a lot when it's on ultra hardcore, because you can get yourself all geared up without risking being mobbed by mobs in a cave. What the heck? That's some luck. That's a get out of jail free card. That is epic. Is it enchanted? Yeah, enchanted one. So that gives me some survivability if I fall in lava. If I'm getting attacked by a lot of mobs, it gives me loads of regen, fire res. So we are set. But yeah, as I was saying, I think I'll keep the Minecraft streams to an hour to 2 hours tops, depending on how much I'm getting done and what position I'm in. Because that way I can set a stream pattern for like 9 o'clock. Okay, there's a... I can do like an hour stream, 9 till 10. That's a good bedtime stream in the UK. And it's a good sort of after school stream for the US, time zone wise. It's really late for Collector because it's like 4 o'clock in the morning for him. Now, where was that village? It was somewhere over here. And it was on the water's edge. I don't see it there. I'm gonna go and lay down in a bed though, because I think it's getting dark. Yeah, it looks like sunset over there. Yep, nope. That was lucky, and that's why I'm staying away from the dark forest. Too many mobs can spawn too easily. Oh, there's the village, look. Right, now let's go and find a couple of volunteers. I think that building right there has a volunteer in it. And critically, it's on the water's edge too. Now, how many I swear I had a volunteer in there. Oh yeah, he's there. That's right. He's in jail. Perfect. Well, he will do. Let's put the profession block. Actually, let's wear that. Put the profession block there and the boat here, and then we'll go and release him from jail. And he should go straight to the boat. Perfect. Volunteer number 1. Now if I go around this way, I think that's how I get back home. And then I can come back to them. So, quick sip of water. I do think my son wants to do a stream with me, so I might call that Father and Son Minecraft. I have that as a completely separate stream, and it won't be hardcore, it'll be probably normal difficulty. I don't agree with easy difficulty. We can do that on normal, it doesn't matter if he dies. We can... Is this the right way? No, it's not the right way. I am lost. Impeccable sense of direction. Luckily I remember the coordinates. -850, -850. Did I come through here? I think I did. I think this is where I came through. Yeah, look, there's the jungle over there. What time are we on? We are on an hour and 8, I believe. So hopefully I can get some stuff done. Yeah, see, I like to do hardcore mostly, mainly because when I do die, I can start again with a fresh conscience. I hate leaving games unfinished, but at the same time, I like the struggle at the early stage of the game. What makes it more fun for me. That's why I often do challenges. My favourite being Skyblock. I love Skyblock. Yeah, trouble with Skyblock though is it's all very, very grindy. That's its biggest downfall. Like for a stream, it would kind of suck because when you first start, you're just standing at a cobblestone generator, and just mining the cobblestone out. That's the only downside to Skyblock. That's why I figured doing a ultra hardcore as a first stream, because it's a little bit different than just hardcore. Adds an extra element to it, which is a little bit more fun. It does make it very difficult early-ish. Right, now let's see if I can get this here guy into my box. Or should I make a fresh box for him? I might do that. Let's make him a little box on the back here. We will give him some light, and we will put this profession block in here. We will put that there so he can't get out when I break it. Now with any luck he will go straight to that profession, and I can go and get him his companion. He's going to be a Fletcher or a farmer first off. You're not staying a stonemason, mate. No. Oh, it's on the other side. Let's try and see if I can get it from over here. Cool. Right. We need to now. This could be dodgy. If this is a stew that damages me, that's gonna suck. Oh, jump boots. That's handy. Decent bit of food then. And we'll have ourselves another snack. Now let's go back. Did I just make a suspicious stew then? I think I did. Oops. Let's go back and... what's the time? Yeah, we got time, we got time. If we have to sleep in the village, that's fine, we can sleep in the village. But once I've got these two villagers here, I'll make one a Fletcher, one a farmer. Favourite games, Green Hell. So Collector bought Green Hell for me. We just haven't tried it yet. So Green Hell is a game that is on my Steam list, but I haven't played it yet. You reckon it's good? Okay, I think we're gonna do we're waiting for multiplayer for Space Engineers, because Space Engineers 2, that is. We both we beta played Space Engineers when it was just a couple of all you had was like 4 asteroids, and you just had to make do with those 4 asteroids. And it got procedurally generated infinite asteroids. Then they added the planets. So we played quite a lot of Space Engineers. So on our lists of to do, we've got Space Engineers 2. Did that fish just jump into my boat? We've got Space Engineers 2, which we're going to do. We've got Green Hell that we can do. I've not played that yet. We've got Subnautica that's just come out. That I think we're going to do a stream. We're going to do some streams for that. Maybe you can stream Green Hell with me. Show me the ropes. Because I've not played it, but Collector has bought it for me. Now, where was that village? It was there. There it is. Did I bring up? Yeah, I did bring a profession block. How are we doing on time? 1 hour and 14. Okay. Let's find another villager. We will sleep first, and then we'll find another villager. I'll set up the boat. So we stick ourselves a boat there. We'll stick ourselves a profession there, and then we will sleep. Now we find our next volunteer. There's 2 in there. I don't think there's anybody in here. Nope, but I'm taking that bed. That's now my bed. And I'm taking that bed. I need all the beds I can get, really. Oh, you've got an eye patch. That means there is a weaponsmith somewhere. Where is that? Oh, there's several over here. So where are they? Where are those? There they are. I've got ourselves a fat-headed baby too. Have I got an empty slot? Yes, I do. I did, and now I do it again. Oh my goodness. Look at that for a treasure trove. Don't need that. Don't need them. I'll take this. I will do that. Take an extra one of those. Now let's go see if anybody has taken the bait. Ooh, hello. I heard. Oh, you're here. Anybody taking the bait down by my boat? No. So let's daisy chain a few profession blocks over there. Oh look, we've got a volunteer. We've got ourselves a volunteer. And he's the wrong side of the boat. Give him a nudge, give him a nudge, 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 nudge. And he's in. And let's go. Now which way did we come again? It was through there, I think. Now we've got a few beds to breed them. Once we start them breeding, actually, maybe I should make them into, well, obviously a breeder, but also make it so that they spawn iron golems in exactly the place I want them to as well. Can't carry it. Don't really need the fish anyway. So let's get these guys back, get them trapped in their own little workspace. Make one of them a Fletcher for so I can get a reliable source of emeralds, and one of them a farmer so that I can get a reliable source of bread. Not that I'm eating it, but that bread's to breed more villagers rather than me eat it. It will eventually give me golden carrots too, which will keep me topped up on food, so I don't have to worry about that. I don't have to use my suspicious stews for just topping up run and stopping myself from starving. Yeah, that's what Collector said. He got it because he thought it would be a good game. Is it multiplayer? Green Hell, is Green Hell multiplayer? Right, let's get this up here. And we will put one of these here and one here. And then up you go. In. Thank you. Now we take this. Let me put that there. Get out the way, horse. There we go. There you go, guys. You can spend some time talking. Right. Now that I've got them, I need to actually set them up properly. I should actually make a couple of chests. We don't need any of that stuff. We will take those. And we will get rid of these ones in this corner. We haven't been to look at those buried treasures yet either, so that's something we should do. So we are set. Now let's see if these are the same treasure maps, shall we? No, they're not. Well, that's a bonus. Two different ones. Right. So we've got plenty of those. We've got plenty of those. I can afford to make a shovel. Up to 4 players. That's good. There's at least 3 if you're playing it. Collector, if he's around, gets us a thing. Once you get your computer back from repair, maybe it's something we can do. No, don't. Do a little spot of terraforming. Right, we can cut that down a little bit more quickly. Stick the bed down. Right, so we've got about half an hour left of this stream. I want to get those villagers into a workstation, proper little base of operations for them. I would normally do that, but I should really get some cobble. It'd be much better if they had cobble, because then I can eventually put lava in there and make it a mob generator, an iron golem generator, sorry. So let's get this snatched up. We've got some andesite, so we've got some texture blocks too. Oh, typical. Oh, that's alright, it's only a small. Shut that off. Stick that on there. It's only a little puddle of a cave. I thought it was going to be a massive, great big area taking up where I'm trying to mine down. I am going to keep most of these streams going. If anybody watches this in the future, I'm going to try and continue this Minecraft stream, this ultra hardcore world, until I inevitably die. But if I die, I will either do another ultra hardcore until I've beaten it, and when I'm classing it as beating it, I'm saying the end goal is beat the dragon, obviously, beat the Elder Guardian in an underwater monument, so clear out an entire underwater monument of 3 guardians, defeat the Wither, so I've got beacons, and kill the Warden at least once. I think that's all of the bosses. So that's the end goal for this, to class it as I've won. Complete, kill all of the main bosses. Once I've done that, if there's people watching this and we want the stream to continue, I can continue the world until the unthinkable happens. In which case, what I could probably do, if anybody wants it, is if I die on this, I hand the world file over to somebody else to continue the ultra hardcore world from what I finished with. They can take on what I died with, and when they die they hand it to somebody else. But we'll see. We'll see what people think. I might not get any views whatsoever, but you never know. You never know. I managed to have 10 subscribers before I even put a video out, so go figure. Pretty much all of those subscribers were people I played Minecraft with anyway, so hopefully they are rewarded by actually seeing a video. Nice thing about doing them as live streams, I don't have to worry about storage for the data when I'm recording. It just goes straight to YouTube. Right, let's start off. Let's give those 2 villagers their jobs. working just fine. So out, there it goes. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. Be nice and give them an actual proper floor. I am going to make their floor slabs eventually. Once I put their beds in, I need to stick 3 beds in here so I can get the first villagers bred into professions, and then they can double as an iron farm. While I'm doing that, and that's an example of me trying to use the wrong buttons from a different game. I will make this a much nicer area at a later date, but for now I'm just getting them into their position. And we need to make ourselves some gates, because villagers can't use gates, so that gives me a way in and then not being able to get out. Where are the gates? There we go. So let's just go and make a couple of composters. There we go. And we stick that there, and we let them loose. Where are you going? You're going the wrong way. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where the hell are you going? Hey, your job's over here. Where on earth did he just go? There he goes. Here he comes. Here he comes. Come along. Here we go. Yoink it away before you get that. Let's stick it in here. Both of you in you go. Sweet. Now. Stick that up out of the way. Take 3 beds. One, 2, 3. Oh, bollocks. Where the heck are you going? You're not going to that bed. That's my bed. Go away. Get your own. There you go. That's right. Come along. Bed's over here. Where the heck? Oh, sod it. I'm just going to sleep. I'll move them with profession blocks instead. There's one up here, so where are their profession blocks at? There they are. So let's stick that there. How far did you go? Too far. Put that there. What was I looking for? What was I looking for? Emeralds. That's what I wanted. So I can lock in his profession. Get out of the way. Both of you idiots, get in here. Come on, in you go, before he gets out. Thank you. Oh, you bugger. Right, let's do this again, guys. In you come. That's it. Follow the leader. Bugger. That's it. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Right, now what have you got? Nothing. Nothing. Right. I want, as their profession, my profession for first one is bread and carrots. There we go. That's the one that we want. Bread and carrots. Now, which one of those took it? Okay, there we go. I wanted him to be bread and carrots because carrots are easier. Oh, sweet. And he's got pumpkin too. Perfect. There you guys. Make yourself a baby. Maybe I should put the other bed in there as well. Just so it's in there. And for the time being, let's stick you guys here. And that's so I don't accidentally step on it. And we've got our first baby. Wonderful. And we put slabs down. And we don't have enough. I hope that baby doesn't go up. That shouldn't. Put the slabs down, and that way if any iron golems do spawn, they don't spawn inside with the villagers, because that would be a pain in the arse. The big-headed villagers just look ridiculous nowadays. Don't do it. I know what you're thinking, but no. Right, let's do that instead. And we'll make a button to stop them spawning. There we go. We'll stick the button. There we go. That'll stop the spawns. Great. Well, we're at to start then. Let's get ourselves some gravel so we can. And that next one, that baby, he's going to be probably a toolsmith, no, a weaponsmith, so that I can get a decent sword and iron axes, so I can cut down trees for the Fletcher. So one of these is going to be a Fletcher. Oh, bugger. And that's exactly why. So I need one more gravel. I need one more flint, shall I say. There we go. And we will have ourselves a Fletchy boy. And oh, actually I got sticks, there we go. Let's stick some of this crap away. We don't need it out now. I don't have... okay. Right. That's that one. And now in this corner, we'll have ourselves... oh yeah, I don't have a... now sticks, and that, there we perfect. Now let's... there we go. It's a good start. Actually, I don't want to spend the emeralds on them. So we're going to need that for the next villager, because we want the next villager is going to be the weaponsmith, and I'm going to cycle him quite a few times until I get a decent weapon and an iron axe. Ideally it would be a looting smite sword. That's what that would be the goal. A looting smite sword and an iron axe as his first trades, but gotta wait for him to grow up first. We could start a farm, I suppose. Could make an iron axe. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make ourselves an iron axe, and then we can work on... actually we'll make ourselves an airlock, so that baby doesn't... the babies don't escape. What did I make a second gate for? Idiot. Okay. There we go. Now if he does escape, he ain't going anywhere. Oh, let's put some light in there with them. One of those. Go get ourselves... I never picked up the saplings from that last tree, did I? What an... oh, actually I've got 6 here. I must have got some. What an idiot. What I want to do before the end of this stream is I want one of those babies to grow up, and I want to get a decent weaponsmith trade, and then I can call it end on the stream. Ideally I want to end the stream on 2 hours, so I've got 15 minutes to try and achieve that goal. And then I can start expanding things. Because they will, once there's a once that baby's grown up into an adult and there's 3 adults in that pen, they'll start spawning iron golems every morning. So I have a reliable source of iron safely, relatively safely. Like I said before, iron golems are the mob that's killed me the most. I've lost more worlds to iron golems than anything else, any other mob, just because I've been trying to get them out of the villagers and then they smack me. Is it sun setting? But it's not set yet. Let's... Oh yeah, my bed's not in here anymore. Perfect. Now, alrighty then. 2 babies. The slow part is just waiting for them to grow up. That's going to be the pain, because I can't start trying to give them professions until they're actually adults. Apparently child labour is a bad thing, so I've got to wait for them to grow up. So first world. Let me... Can I reach you? Yes, I can. Why are your sticks so expensive? I didn't... You rip-off. I only traded with you once. Put them back down. I'm not trading with you until you put your prices down, and that should be in a few seconds, because those high prices are just the second trade. Once they reset their trades mid-morning, his prices should go down to an acceptable 32, and then I'll trade with him. Just waiting for the little sounds that tells you they've reset their jobs. Farmers reset, I think, because I've just seen it say composter used. There he goes, Fletcher works. Now he should be, yep, there he goes. And can use. Now we will level up the old Fletchy boy. Now what have you got? So we've got a suspicious... Now if this suspicious stew is a regen, I'll be over the moon. And it is weakness. That's not terrible, I guess. Bit of a bummer, but never mind. Can't win them all. Just need those guys to grow up. One of you grow up. Ooh, all of me saplings are dropping. Oh, in my neck. That was right in my face. Rude. Well, this will give me a lot of saplings. It's one of the big ones of saplings. think the only enchant you can't get on a sword from the weaponsmith, the starter sword, I think is mending. I don't think I've ever seen mending on a starting sword from a weaponsmith. I'm not sure. Might be. Anybody want to have grown up? Of course you haven't. How about Fletchy boy? You ready to sell me some more? Oh, you're going too expensive. Do you do that every single time now? You used to be able to trade with you twice in a day without you putting your prices up. Now it's just once. I don't know if that's something new that they've changed, but it's irritating if it is. Am I going to break my axe on this tree? Probably. I should be able to manage this tree before my axe breaks, but it's going to be close. The idea is going to be get myself a weaponsmith that will give me iron axes so I can keep chopping trees down, and a decent starting sword so that I can keep myself alive. That's why I want the smite, because a sharpness sword only adds 0.5 to damage, so this sword does 6 damage, so a sharpness 5 sword will only add 2.5 damage to that, so it'll be 8.5 attack damage, whereas a smite sword adds 2 damage, but it's only against undead mobs. So instead of being 6, that would be 16 damage against undead mobs when it's smite 5. And let's face it, you don't really need extra damage against anything other than undead mobs anyway. Spiders, maybe. Creepers, not really, because once you knock them back. Actually, that could be helpful if I got a smite. Oh, of course it broke when I was right at the top of the tree. A smite unbreaking. Sorry, a smite looting. What did I say? Knockback, that's it. Smite looting knockback would be good. I don't like to use fire aspect, because if you use fire aspect, if the mob dies to a fire tick instead of the axe, you don't get the looting bonus. So yeah, we want a knockback for the creepers, we want smite for the undead mobs, and we want looting, so if we kill any passives we get extra resources. Not we don't really need the food, we don't. We really need the regen stuff, but we're working on that. I do need plenty of bones so I can bone meal in that flower forest and find a chunk that has got oxide daisies as the prominent bone mealed flower, and then I've got a reliable source of regen. But I do have this enchanted apple, which is fantastic. Really gives me a helping hand. Right, how long? We've got 5 minutes. I don't think I'm going to be able to get that mob. I don't think they're going to grow up in time. Let's go and have a look. Leave that tree there like that. Has any of you grown up? Go on, one of you grow up. Oh, come on. If you grow up standing in there, you're going to get stuck in that composter. 5 minutes. Okay. take down the rest of this tree. It's near bedtime again. Maybe they'll grow up after bedtime. Come on, you're going to get into bed. Go on, get into bed, hurry up. And to skip the night. One of them might grow up then, I doubt it though. I doubt we're going to get it in time. Right, they're all in bed. Except that idiot. He, for some reason, doesn't want to go to bed. He's obviously a night owl. I'm going to jump to see when it touches the horizon. It's not the horizon of the land, unfortunately, it's the horizon of the sea, which about now. There we go. Did anybody want to grow up in that time? That's the question. Oh, actually, there's some more saplings over here. I'll grab them. One of you boys grown up? Nope, you have not. Well, I think I'm going to end this stream here. When I come back, it might be tomorrow, I don't know. I think it'll be an evening stream time if I do come back. I'll advertise it in the gym for the next stream. I'll probably go 9 till 11 or 9 till 10 on a work day for sort of Minecraft streams, something like that. But thanks for watching, and anyone that's watching in the future, I hope to see you all again. I've just got 1 minute to wait on that timer. I think the timer that I'm looking at is for that anyway. I want to end it right on the 2 hour mark. So it's a nice round number on YouTube's tubes of YouTubes. You watch this baby grow up just as it's time that I'm going to end it. 30 seconds. Of course they would. Of course you would. Well, that's what we're going to be doing probably tomorrow. Is looking at trades for him. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.